Ho, 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 and happy holidays, everybody. Welcome back to the Brickanista Broadcast Network. And I can't believe it's already December 22nd, 2022. We're winding down 2022, and hopefully 2023 is going to be a much, much better year. I know it's been kind of crazy with everything happening with COVID and everything, but lots of really cool things happening. Hello, Spot the Magic Ninja. You are up late. And the last time we spoke with Spot, it was on Sunday. He was with us for the mock improv in the mock arena. And he said that he had, I think, 20 or 30 inches of snow up in Buffalo or northern New York. So crazy, crazy, crazy. Aloha, ha, 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 or aloha, ho, 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 ha. Okay, I got my enunciation wrong there, but hello, Vicarious Brickstress. Great to see you here. And yeah, it's been interesting that I've been reviewing our 90 episodes of Thrifty Thursday. Today is technically the 91st. I'll have to show you a tab of all of the episodes that I've been keeping touch with. Some of them are duplicates, though. So in other words, it's like part one of the one of the hardest things I've had to build was a Technic car, which was a monster truck, the Megalodon. I had to split it into two different episodes. It's only about midnight. Okay. All right, that's okay. They're calling for 5 feet tomorrow again. Oh no, that's crazy. I got a flu shot today, and I was talking to the nurse, and I said, yeah, I'm not traveling for Christmas. I'm traveling actually next weekend for New Year's, and I'm going to Phoenix, so it's not that bad of a flight, but I can't even imagine 5 feet of snow. Wow. Wow. I guess in Raleigh, when we had that much, they called it Snowmageddon. I don't know if it's Snowmageddon, but I stay warm, stay safe, because you know that it can be dangerous out there. Because today we're expecting sleet tonight. And when I lived in North Carolina, when you had the freezing rain, then you had really slick roads. So I have my fingers crossed that I have a meeting tomorrow that goes from 11 to 3, and I'm hoping that somebody will have the bright idea that maybe we shouldn't have this. Maybe we should stay safe. And I've even got a backup plan. I'm going to take the light rail. If they insist that we should go, then I'm going to take light rail. So then that way, at least I'm on the roads for a shorter period of time. We call it a Friday. Yeah, I don't know. Who schedules a meeting the Friday before Christmas? Not my past organizations, but that's okay. I think it's all for kids, and if the kids are going to be there, then I'll be there. So that's the whole plan. So today, if you can imagine, 90 episodes. Today is actually the 91st episode, and I just took a couple of highlights of some of the things that were happening over time. But before I start on that, I just wanted to mention that I got this Secret Santa gift. So I got this gift today, or actually yesterday. So I got this gift, and it says this side up. So the person, I know who it's from, because I belong to this group called Tricky Lug, and we participated in the Secret Santa. And you probably remember I made a snow globe, or not a snow globe. I made an ornament globe with bricks for Jen Smart. And I sent that to her, and she really enjoyed it. So we filled out this form, this survey about the things we like and colors, etc. So he looks like he made a mock for me. And so we're going to be getting Fourth World Adam showing up sometime on the stream today. And he goes to bed early, so I told him as soon as he shows up, then we'll start opening the gift. So maybe I think what I'll do is let me talk a little bit about how I've been tracking all of this. I've been tracking them through a Google Sheet, and I've also been tracking the mock improvs that way. So I think, Spot, I need to catch up with you about getting you onto IMDb, so then that way you get credit for the appearances. But let me share with you, because you can get a sense of how much I've been doing behind the scenes to get all these entries in. So let me share this here. And let me just scroll up to the top. And it's in yellow because I started to realize midway through entering these, you'll see my little notes here. It says I need to add the runtime, the company, and Brickanista Broadcast Network, as well as my name as Brickanista. So these early entries I forgot, or I just hadn't thought about putting in runtimes, etc. But what I've been doing, and this is what's crazy about IMDb, is their coding system. So episode 1, for example, is 1.1 because it's season 1, episode 1. And when I thought about the 90 episodes, I said, I probably should subdivide that into 3 seasons. So you'll see on the left here, when I get to episode 31, then that's actually season 2, episode 1. And before I go on, let me just check. I have to check the, see if my guest is in the waiting room. Nope, not yet. So what I've been doing is I've gone through IMDb and entered every single one of these. I still have more work to do because, as you can see, what's highlighted in yellow and in green are some notes that I've had to do. So the green ones are pretty much done. So you can see I got a clue right around here for this Monkey King Brickhead set. And that was done on July 29th. So I still have to go through the database and I have to check things like the created by field, etc. And then I made some notes here, like it was a blurry video. That particular one, for some reason, things were pretty blurry. But yeah, so I've been doing that and going through all of the episodes. And it was just boggled my mind because as I started going through this, as you can see, we do this roughly weekly. There have been a couple times where I've skipped, but when you go down here, so now you can see we're into season 2, 2.6. And then when we get to season 3, you can see 61, episode 61 is 3.1. So season 3, episode 1 was on April 28th, 2022. So this is the culmination of the end of episode, or the end of season 3. So it's kind of weird. It kind of coincides with the end of season 3 for Lego Masters. So I thought that was kind of cool. And when I get started back in January, then we will be back to season 4.1. So, and that's why it's interesting because I was taking a look at the number of sets. So what I did is this column, I put in how many sets we're working on. So today we're actually working on the Polar Bears set, and this will be rounding out our 90th episode. And then let's see, what is this set number? I took the box away, but hopefully it's on this, 40571. So, and once the episode's over, then I'll be able to put in a runtime and then the total number of minutes. That's what column D is. So I started looking at this and I just started going, wow. And so if I count all the different sets, because sometimes I had 2 episodes to create one set, and sometimes I had two sets in one episode. So for example, here we had the Mickey propeller plane and the stunt plane together in one episode. So in those cases, I just totaled everything up, and we have worked on 91 sets in less than 2 years, just for Thrifty Thursday, which I think is just crazy thinking about that. Fourth World Atom, PH, trying to connect to the server now. Okay, all right, cool. Yeah, so I was giving people a heads up that when you show up, I'll open the gift. But yeah, I was just thinking to myself, wow, that is so much stuff here, so organized, I guess. Well, with IMDb, you have to think ahead because the numbering system is such a kludgy system. And it goes back to this other column over here on the left. When you go over here, you have to enter these in. So when you put it into IMDb, for example, 3.29, I have to have 3.29 in the US, the date, December 1st. I also have to put in the name. So in this case, it's a build to give holiday ornament builds. And then once the episode's over, so I enter all of that information in. And then when the episode's over, I have to look at the runtime, which is, and this is what's interesting. If you look at the run times, and this is part of the reason why I focused on Thrifty Thursday back when I started doing this, is that most of the episodes are 2 hours or less. Because when I was on Twitch, and I still will plan to be on Twitch like once a week or so, is that most of the time my episodes here on YouTube are 2 hours or less. But there was one here, and this was the birthday cake, and that's because we had special guests on, and then I had some gifts to open during that time. So that one went a little longer. But here's another one that went long. That was the Wild Lion 3-in-1 set. And I'm not sure why it went so long. I was like going, I've got to check on, what I probably should do is I probably should look these up and look at piece count to also take a look at that too. And StreamYard is very confusing. Uh-oh. I'm in, but I have no idea what to do. Okay, you need to click on the button at the bottom that says Enter Studio. So when you enter the studio, then I can add you into the stream. So you probably have put in your information, Fourth World Adam. So you put in the link that I sent to you, and then you put in your name, and then after that you say Enter Studio, and then I can bring you into the stream. Oh, hoy, hoy, Brick Jedi. Good to see you. Yeah, so Fourth World Adam is having some technical difficulties, but he'll be joining us in a little bit because since some of you are on Tricky Lug, I'll go ahead and share this real quick, is that he's my secret Santa, or not so secret Santa. So, and this is fragile. It says this side up and this side up. So hopefully the post office was really good about that. And then I will open that. Is it on the app? No, you just open a browser, any browser. So then you put in that link that I sent to you, and then the browser will open up and it'll say, what's your name, and then have your camera set up. So hopefully you can do that. If not, you're in the chat, so I can also open it and you can chat back and forth that way if you want. So I had not planned to open this gift on this stream. I just got it yesterday. And when I was coming back from the post office, I said, there's not a lot of people who are in Tricky Lug who are from this particular city. So I asked him, I said, are you my secret Santa? And he goes, yeah, I guess it was kind of obvious, right? Based on the city. So I said, okay, well, if you want to be on the stream, you're welcome to be on the stream. So I'm just going to check my chat on Instagram to make sure he has let me just make sure you have the link, because it's not easy to get in if you don't have the link. Yeah, this is the right link. I'm going to copy it again for you. So you should be able to just take a browser on your phone and then just click on this link. Hopefully you can get in there. So I put it in your Instagram account, and check that out. All right. So while he's doing that, I was going through a bunch of just kind of screenshots of different episodes. And there were a couple monumental things that happened. And I'm going to go through that in just a second. And thank you, Remy. Appreciate that. Congrats on 90th episode. That's just Thrifty Thursday. I haven't even counted all the other ones for Brickanista on the Move, the Mock Improv. I think Mock Improv, we're at 16 episodes for that. All the Builder Insights, etc. Aha! I think we have Fourth World Adam that's in the backstage. I see you. So let's see if we can have Fourth World Adam join us. So please help me welcome to the stream, Fourth World Adam.
Ah,
Hey.
okay. So when I clicked the link originally,
Yeah.
it took me to the StreamYard website to like create an account
Oh,
like
no.
3 times. And I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing.
No. No, you don't have
No.
to set up an account.
Yeah.
No,
So the
unless you
second
want
link,
to.
the link that you just sent me took me right to where I needed to go to just join you.
Oh, okay. Well, it's the same link. I just copied it. I scrolled up and copied it and pasted it again.
I think I don't know, maybe it's because you weren't live at the time that you were doing. I have no idea. But
Maybe.
like it was
You're
like,
here.
hey, create a new account. But yes, I'm here. And yes, I don't know how many people you know from Vancouver, Washington, but yes, I'm your secret Santa.
I didn't say your city name, so you just revealed it to
No,
everybody.
that's okay. I mean, I put it on my Instagram all the time, so
Oh,
you
okay.
know
Okay.
that's where I always
Yeah.
tag myself from, of
I
course.
did redact and remove all the labels from here, so it doesn't
Yeah.
have your street address or anything like that.
So
But
here's what's funny
yeah.
too is like the address that I sent it to you from was actually my work address because inside of
Oh.
my work, I have a post office inside of my work.
Oh, cool.
It's
Well,
like a
that works out great.
subsidiary, like a little like like an
Mhm.
outlet type thing of
Yeah,
the post office. That's in my work. And I was like, I'll just put this
how
in case it comes
convenient.
back, it'll go at least go to my work,
Yeah.
and I'll get it. But I was like,
Okay.
how many people are in Tricky Lug that are in Vancouver? I think it's just me. But we have like one guy, I'm not going to say who it is, who's only 15 miles east of me.
There's somebody in
That was,
Kennis.
yeah,
Kennis.
yeah,
Yeah.
right. So it's like, it's
Yeah.
very close. So I was like, maybe, maybe I could trick Brick and Easton. But when Kara sent me the link, to the, like, who the group was, I was like, oh, you got to be kidding me.
It's like, oh man, I got Brick and Easton. And for those of you who don't know, actually, Fourth World Adam and I and Matthew Builds Bricks, we all worked on a collab for Bricks LA about a year ago. And
Big
so,
collab.
yeah, it was a big collab. It was, and Fourth World Adam focused on the castle builds, and then Matthew focused on the builds of the forest, and then I, of course, worked on the pirate ship and the dragon. So
Yes.
it was a lot of fun putting that all together. And even though it was virtual and we didn't get to display it all together, it was still a fun story, and it was really fun to do.
It was very cohesive. And
Yeah.
just a couple of months ago, I got to do the big build in Vancouver at the mall, and you had your stuff down, and I got to hold your dragons, and I got to play with your stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was like, I've got the dragon.
That was so funny because that dragon is so fragile too. And I was even telling Grant, I said, it's going to fall apart. So hopefully you're able to put it back together. Okay.
Okay, so we were there the evening before. Brittany said this was so cool. The mall had opened up this store for us to display in there. It was just an empty store.
Right.
It had the best shelving units that you could ever ask for to display Lego. Everything was lit up. Every single shelf had lights. It was a total, like, I hate to say it, but it was a total chick store. Like a girl store where it's like everything is like perfectly lit. Yeah, it was like an old H&M or something.
I think it was a shoe store that
I mean, right. Every display was like completely lit up. So
and they
everything that you walked into,
a custom port lug sign on the outside of the store.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, it was awesome. It was really cool. And when he opened the box of, he was bringing your stuff out along with his. And when he pulled the dragon out, I was like, I know that dragon. I was like, I know exactly. I looked at Grant. I was like, I know that dragon.
That's a different dragon than we did on the collab, though.
No, I know that. No, I know that. And I looked at him and was like, this is Brick and Easton's, right? And he goes, yes, it is. It was so funny.
I have a style now, right?
Yeah, for sure. You have a look. You have an aesthetic. It's hard to get that aesthetic. And you've done it in a very short amount of time to create an aesthetic. Like for your show, for your channel, and for yourself. It's hard to create that.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. And
I loved it. I loved, and you know what? I loved that you were a part of that, even though you weren't there. Like I was so happy to like see your stuff there. That like my stuff was once again next to yours. It was so cool we're like we're so like we're not even that far away, but we're still so close. But also another Tricky Leg member hanging out. So yes, okay, okay. I'm really nervous about how this came out, and one, I'm nervous about what you think about it, but two, I'm nervous that it stayed together.
Oh, okay. Actually, I have a down cam too. Let me see if I can.
Oh gosh. Oh no, this is even worse.
Would you rather not? Okay, I won't.
No, you can do the down cam. Because if we're talking, sure? I can help you. I can help you put it back together. It fell apart.
Okay, here. Let me see how this looks.
There is a card. So read the card first.
Okay.
Because that's what you do, right? You always read the card on birthdays and Christmases. You had to read the card even though you don't want to.
You got to read the card first.
Nobody ever wants to read the card unless there's just money in it. If there's no gift, you got to read the card.
No, I always try to read the card if I find it first. The problem is sometimes they put it at the bottom. I don't get to it till I get to the bottom.
You know what's funny is like when I was packaging it up at work, and I was like, "Hang on, I got to put the card right on top."
Well, you know what happened to me one time is I was sending a box to the Netherlands, and I forgot to put the card in. So I ended up taking the card and turning it so that the outside of the card was underneath, the envelope was underneath, and then I put the front of the card like in a sleeve, like a see-through sleeve. And then that ended up being almost like a decoration because it said, "You're amazing." Okay, so I am opening this here.
Oh, please. Oh, I'm only worried about 3 things coming off of it because I did. Okay, I'll just wait. We'll just wait, and I will explain after.
All right. So this is packing, right?
Yeah, it's all packing. Yeah. Okay. The actual present is wrapped.
Oh,
there's the card. Yeah, there is wrapping.
Brickanista with an exclamation point, and then Remy says that we took over a Spirit Halloween store. No, it wasn't a Spirit Halloween store. It was actually, I think it was, I want to say like a Steve Madden or one of those high-end.
It was definitely, yeah. I can't, you know what? Honestly, that side of the mall, I never go to. There's nothing on that side of the mall that I ever need to shop at. Except for now, Macy's, though, has Toys R Us inside of Macy's. Oh. But that's upstairs. That's upstairs. I don't need to go downstairs on that side of the mall. I'm
covering this up because there's actually an address on that wrapped package. So I'm going to cover that up. I see an address with a label, so I'm gonna cover that.
Really?
Up. Yeah. Maybe it's a reused box.
Oh no, yeah, it is. It's a reused box under the wrapping. I used a smaller box to put into that box to wrap the thing in. It's not mine. It's not yours. I promise.
Here, I'm going to go ahead and give myself full screen for a moment.
It's a pretty card.
That is beautiful. And actually, that's right now what it looks like outside.
Yes,
I don't know if you've got snow down there too, but
no. Right now, we're just getting ice pellets.
Well, we have a blanket of snow just like this.
Pretty. I'm jealous. I'm really jealous.
Beautiful. You don't want to be jealous because it's now freezing rain. I mean, I went to the store today and I was slipping and sliding, walking from my car to the store. So yeah, it's going to be nuts tomorrow.
Look, again, I'm from the Midwest, so I absolutely love driving in the snow. I just hate driving in the snow with people that don't know how to do it.
Right.
And the people in the Pacific Northwest have no clue.
So Remy says we have ice pellets too. I really hope it turns to snow. Yeah.
Okay. Well, also, now that I'm in the StreamYard thing, I can't see any YouTube, Instagram chats or anything. It's just me and you.
Is that because you're on a phone?
Yeah.
Okay. So and then actually let me try another view here. Okay. Can you turn your phone landscape mode? Yeah, there you go. So it fills up the whole screen. All right, so I'm going to read this. It says, I hope this gift brings you strength and peace for years to come. Happiest of holidays to you and your family. And it says SS.
Secret Santa.
Secret Santa, okay. I was going to say, the SS is sending me, and the actual card itself says, a season of...
No, hold on. Oh, man, that comes out really bad, doesn't it? SS. Oh, no. I just meant Secret Santa, not...
Yeah.
That is not the way that I meant it at all.
The
Just Secret
SS
Santa.
is sending something to me.
Oh my gosh.
You probably in the future, you may want, especially if you send something to a friend who may read it differently. All right. And the inside of the card says, "A season of beauty, joy, and delight. May your Christmas be merry and your whole season bright." Very, very sweet. And I love the sleigh in there too. That little sleigh. That's
Yeah,
cool.
I thought that card, like we have like a box of cards that we send out to the family,
Right.
and when I got the Secret Santa, that was the first one I was like, I got to send this one to Brickanies because it's
This
such
is
a beautiful
so
scene.
pretty. And
It's
like
a
I
beautiful
said,
scene. It's nice and glittery, and
and this is what Seattle looks like right now. The little, like maybe
great.
2 inches of snow, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Good timing.
it's really great. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this sideways so then
Well,
that way
also, no, hold on. The address on there is not
it's not something
yours
you have
or
to worry
mine.
about it. Okay,
It is,
okay.
yeah.
That's right. You don't want me to turn it sideways because you
No,
want
please.
it side up. Okay, I forgot about that.
Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. I'm always very
Lego.
appreciative of the USPS. They've never done me wrong ever. And
But Lego can always be put together.
exactly. And I
So
hope
it's
that I
not
can
like
help you.
glass, right? That if glass shatters.
There's no glass. It's all plastic and ABS. That's all it is.
I'm trying to open it so it stays up.
And I 100% promise you what this was specifically for you.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Remy says, whoops. That t-shirt is rad, Fourth World Adam. So,
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm this way. There we go. And there's yeah.
That is a nice one.
Yes, it's one of my favorites. The design comes in multiple colors, but I chose pink because it's really fun for the summertime.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of like Hawaiian shirts that I wear, and then I can wear this under the Hawaiian shirt.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a good idea. I'm gonna leave that there because I don't want to have to tip.
Okay, I'm just gonna let you open it, and I'm praying that not everything is destroyed and.
Well,
actually, okay. So you can actually tear open that box pretty well because it's also in another bag.
It's a box within a box.
Yes. Oh yeah, because I was trying to like make it like super safe.
Okay.
So you're not gonna hurt anything when you open that box.
Okay.
There's so much. There's.
Oh,
this
look,
isn't like a joke.
packing.
Like ha ha ha. Like there's 1,000 boxes. This is just me trying to pack it to make sure that nothing broke.
Oh, okay. All right. So far, so good. And now I have extra envelopes in case I need to send things to people.
Hey, like I said, I work in a USPS facility, so you got some free envelopes right now.
Yeah, my parents they live near a bike shop, and inside the bike shop is a USPS. And
nice.
That's really convenient. Okay, so I think this is inside the envelope.
It is inside that envelope.
Okay,
yes.
And I need to keep this upright.
If you feel the round part, that is the top that you need to pull up slowly and carefully.
Okay, I think now this should it be upright from the?
It should be, yeah, it should be that. Yes, yes.
Okay.
I'm really hoping. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous because some pieces of one part might have come off, and I know what 2 pieces would have definitely come off.
Okay. Oh my God, this is so cute. Okay, so there is a little bit of.
Oh no! Oh no!
It is a panda. But you can see the poor panda's head is sideways.
No, I built that panda's head 3 times to make it stick, and I threw that panda against a wall, and the head did not come off.
It's okay. We'll rebuild it on stream.
Oh
no! No, it's a beautiful gift. You know what's interesting is I just started making these guys ornaments into these globes. And so having this now, this is going to be something. Okay, so here, let me give myself full screen for a moment.
Yeah, let me try to.
All right.
Oh
So
no, his head came off. No.
it came
Oh,
off.
his head is completely all like upside. Like, how did that even happen?
We'll rebuild. We'll rebuild the panda. So I'm gonna put this now with the down cam. So
Hold on, his whole head is sideways.
his head is sideways, or her head.
That is like the best case scenario. That like the entire panda head is just completely shifted.
It's like
100%. Well, hold on. Are the arms still intact? Are they still up?
one of them is intact. This one on this side.
Okay.
This one looks like it may have detached.
Okay. It's just a one stud with a, like with a little arm, but the head being completely sideways, I did not expect that. I had done that head like the connection point 3 different times. And the last one that I just sent you was like so good. I shook it, I dropped it, and I threw it. And that head didn't freaking move at all.
Well, it must be maybe a side-to-side motion or something.
It's so funny to me that it's completely sideways in the bottom.
It says no, it's an owl because it can turn its head 270 degrees. And it's a melting snow panda.
Yeah, yeah. An attempt was made. I promise you that like I made this with like the best intent because I know you love pandas. I know you love pandas.
I do love pandas. This is awesome.
And so in the card, I had written that I hope that it brings you strength and peace because in the ancient times, the panda means like it brings strength and peace to your family and to your like to your friends and all that. And that's why I wanted to read the card first. Then it would like tie into the whole panda thing.
So I'm gonna slowly lift this up and grab this panda.
Yeah, it's really tight. It's really tight.
There we go.
It was very snug in there.
Show this to everybody. That's
snug.
Adorable. Look at that panda head. That is so adorable.
Thank you.
And in the chat, Remy says, still a great build. Night, y'all. Have a good holiday. Yeah, he's on.
Night, Remy. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Oops. Okay. This is cute too. This gift. Here.
Yeah, so that was the one thing, like originally I thought that I was going to do a like just like a bamboo stalk coming out. And I said, well, no, it's Christmas time, so I gotta, I'm just gonna make it a present instead. So I just used a couple of Techno pieces and then a little arm hook and connected it to his nether region. So if you take the present off, it looks kind of dirty. It looks kind of.
The present's covering his privates, right? The nether regions. That's too funny. Yeah, and that is a good panda head and adorable. Exactly. Okay, so we're gonna rebuild this together. So
okay, I'm gonna go.
So this is clearly the body.
Let's get the.
Okay,
my God! It really like shattered, didn't it?
It's not bad. It's not bad because
like it was like that thing was super tight. That thing was so tight.
So we have these must be arms.
Those are the arms because they come on the sides. It's only connected by the 1x1 round on the sides. They just rest there.
Okay.
Those are the ones that I was really worried about coming off. In the shipment because they're only like it's just like for display basically.
Right. Okay. And then we have these are arms, so we're gonna put those there. I think.
I didn't know that. Hey, you get to build something for your Christmas present. And we're going to try to do it together.
I think this looks like it's supposed to be a mirror image of this, right?
Okay, hold on. Can you make the top down like the big image so I can help you?
Yeah, I think.
Because I have no idea what I'm looking at right now.
Let me see. Let me see if this works. Can you see this?
Okay. Yeah, let me turn my phone though because now it's.
And Vicarious Brick says, I knew it.
Oh no, it's so small. I don't know.
Here, I'll lift it up. Is that better?
All right, spin it.
Yeah, so I think this is supposed to be a mirror image on this side.
Yeah. So that's definitely the
So you
body.
have this piece.
Well, you have okay. So how you're holding it?
Yeah.
With your index fingers, I believe that's the bottom.
Okay, so spin it. Like
I mean,
that?
well, sorry, the main big piece with your right hand, that's the bottom of the panda.
Yes.
Wait, yes. Okay.
Yes, I think that's the bottom. And then this here, this looks like there's supposed to be a mirror image on this
Yes,
side.
it should be. Yeah, everything is equal.
Okay.
Everything is like an equal thing.
This looks just like this. And I think you want it this way.
Oh my God. This is
Right?
so, oh my God.
Is that right?
God, I hope so. I have pictures that I sent to Kara.
Oh, there we go.
I was like, does this look good?
Yeah, I think that's right. And then
Okay.
this would go here.
I can't, oh my God, it really shattered, didn't it? Oh my gosh.
No, wait. This actually goes here.
I am never going to build anyone again and ship it to them.
There we go. I think that's correct. Because that looks like it's the mirror image on both sides.
It's real, like, it's so plain and simple, and it's just a fat panda baby just sitting there. And I cannot believe that many pieces fell off because there's a lot of clutch power, you know?
Yeah, there is a lot of clutch power. Okay, I think I got the base. I think that's the base, right?
Okay, I believe so.
And then this is where the arms attach, right?
Oh my God, I can't.
I'm guessing the arms attach.
Is it a 1x1 black round?
Yes.
Yes. So either side, yeah, and they can like position to one arm goes up, one arm goes down to kind of hold the present in a different way. Yes.
Aww.
Yes. It's really hard to see because it's not large on my phone, so
yeah. I think one of the things I need to check on is, let's see.
Shoot.
Black stud. I think maybe this has to go on the other side.
So
okay, I think
the bottom and top were actually built to be, like bottom tops. So the head would go onto an actual stud, and the bottom goes on to, the anti-stud. So the legs sit, how they should sit. Because it looks like the legs are still sitting on the on the base, right?
Yeah, the legs are fine. The legs are right there because you can see the toes or the under paws. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So the legs look good.
Correct.
Oh my gosh.
I think
this is so hard. Oh my gosh, breaking this down. I'm so sorry.
No, this is fun. This is actually fun. I think though it's.
I really. Let me say. I'll send you a picture, like what I sent to Kara. But does this look like a panda?
Yeah, I think it's missing a black stud somewhere. So this one won't attach, but I can grab a black stud. Let me do that.
Well, wait until hold on. I mean, you never know what happened to it. It's definitely not missing. You opened it, and oh my gosh, this is the worst unboxing ever.
I'll just check to see if there's another black stud, but that's okay. See, you gave this to the right person because I have my own supplies. So I think
everybody,
black stud. Right
everybody that's watching this right now, Berkenice is looking for a black stud right now. She needs a black stud. Get her a black stud.
I found a black stud. Okay, so I think this now fits there. Okay, so that's good.
It is so hard. It is so hard to see what you're doing on this app or whatever, like this thing.
I think I got it. I think that's.
I mean, it'll sit. Yeah, it sits flush right there. Hold on. No, the arm's got to go in the front, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking to see where it's gonna clutch.
I promise you. I promise you.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if I put the arms on backwards. I wonder if, look at that. You actually have this. Because you see this 2x4 that you have here? I think that's supposed to go right here, or is it
Yes.
supposed to go back farther?
Yeah, it's supposed to go in the like forward.
In that little recess there?
And the
Or
body
maybe
like
there?
goes the other way.
Okay, let's see. Because I think, let me turn it sideways here. That little panda
That's his
nose
tail.
is
That's his tail.
hilarious. Okay, now I'm just trying to see if I almost feel like I may need to raise it up,
Oh no.
or do I put it in the back here like that?
I'm telling you, darling.
Okay,
It is
how's
like
that?
it is so hard to see to
How's
help
that?
you. Like I'm
How's
trying.
that? I think that's it. I
If
think
it
that's
sits flush, then get it.
it. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, and then this is for the gift. It's so cute. I didn't realize that this gift actually has a mechanism there too.
Yeah. So basically,
Cool.
I had that. That's what I was saying. It was going to be a bamboo coming out in between the legs so that he could hold it.
Right.
But then it's Christmas, so let's do a gift. But
Okay.
when you set the legs and just that technical piece on the base of the the I don't know whatever you call it the snow globe. It's not a snow
Right.
globe, but the whole thing. It rests up just perfectly because that pushes it up just enough to
Just
make it
enough.
look like like he's holding the gift. And that's how it worked for me because I placed it on my table and that's when it raised up right into his hands. I was like, oh, this is good. I got that little piece from Dollar Tree.
Really?
Yeah, I got a dozen of them. I have a dozen of those things that I've just been building in, and trying to create new things. And I think that's what I'm going to do at Bricks Cascade. Is I've got like 4 different pieces that I've been building in, like from Dollar Tree, that I've just been building inside of to put into the art section.
I think I got it. I think that's it.
Okay, yeah, that's the head.
And we got the head, and then the head fits right in there. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, so cute!
And then you just slide that little plastic piece over the top, and it fits very snugly.
So cute. And
yay! Oh, you got
it! Oh my gosh! Wow.
Okay, all right. So I know that was a struggle, and it didn't come the way that it should. But please tell me, do you like it?
I love it. I love
really?
It is
really
so cool. Yes, I do. I absolutely.
I just like I know how much you love pandas, and like I read everything on your list, and there's things that like I definitely don't have, and oh my gosh, there's things that I wanted to give you so much, but I was like, I know she loves pandas so much. Let me try to do something like original for Brickanista.
Decorate the bottom too, or did it?
I did. Yeah.
That's
all.
Cool.
Yeah, because it's just a black base, and then I just put a bunch of puff balls on it for you for Christmas.
Puff balls really make it so sweet. And Brick Jedi says, I got to go check out my dollar store now. Yeah. I mean, that is so cool. And Vicarious Bricks would say, no dusting.
Exactly. Yeah. No dusting.
I really love it. I do.
You and I have a lot of we have a lot of history together. We have a lot of fun, interesting history together. And when Kara sent me that it was you, I was like, oh, I gotta do something like fun. So
I don't know if people can see this, but there's the panda has a tongue sticking out. So here, let me.
Yep.
I can make myself full screen because it is hilarious. So you can see the panda head. It's got a little pink tongue sticking out at an angle. That is so cute. And the present really makes it so special too. It's like, oh look, I have a gift for you. It's so sweet. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. I wanted to make something, and this is out of all the challenges that I've done for Turkey Lug, and and that we've done together. Yeah. I've never made an animal. And
so is this your first sculpting kind of thing?
I've done mine and my son's brick head, you know, like when
Right.
it comes to like sculpting. But I don't do like I do animals when they're like mythical animals. But trying to do a panda, I was like, does this look like a dog or does it look
Right.
like a panda? Like I don't know, like you know, like because they're very close. You know, they're very close in nature when it comes to being. Yeah,
This is what I got from Matthew. So Matthew actually
sweet.
made Pandy Panda, and you see how he's got a microphone in his left paw. There's
Yeah,
a
that's sweet.
microphone
That's
here.
sweet.
Yeah. So
It's very sweet.
my panda collection's growing. So thank you so much. This is
You're so
awesome.
welcome. So
Yeah,
welcome.
it's really really thoughtful of you, and it's really special too. And I
And I
look forward
figured
to
too,
this.
like I know that it like with Christmas and everything, it's kind of one of those where you only get Christmas things out once a year. So it's like, okay, I can tuck it away, you know, until next year, and then you bring it out and go, oh, I remember this, you know, from last year. I remember this from 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Like
I
this is what
can
we did,
I
you
can
know.
keep this actually all year round, and what I can do is I can swap out the base. You know, you can
Oh
put like
yeah,
different colors on the base, like red and white for Valentine's
yeah,
Day
yeah.
and
Like I said,
everything.
hey, that thing is it's just from Dollar Tree. So all you got to do is add
Just
different things to that same base for every season for whatever, and just put that panda right at the, you know, just switch out the base.
I just literally bought this little tree today. I got it
It's
at
cute.
Michael's for $10
You know
because
what? You know what? It's a good backlight too
yeah.
because it highlights the drawers, but it
Hmm.
also gives you a nice backlight in the video.
So I can put this like right here, and we get this cord out of the way. See, this is my first present under the tree. Can you see it?
Yeah,
Here
yeah,
he
yeah,
is. And Spot says it's a whole embarrassment. We had this discussion about a group of pandas is called an embarrassment.
yeah, yeah. Because they're absolutely embarrassing. They're absolutely.
Oh my gosh, that is so great. Thank you so much. It was just, see, this makes this 90th episode even that more special. I really,
I'm
really
so
appreciate
glad. I'm so glad you like it because I was so nervous. I was so nervous that like it was going to
it.
be a disaster, and then you got to build it again with me. So
Great. Well, I'm glad you were available because since I saw, it was from Vancouver, Washington, I said, I have a feeling this might be Fourth World Atom. And
yeah,
then I
yeah.
just texted you yesterday because I just got it yesterday. And I said, you want me to open it on stream? And it's a good thing because, like you said, you could walk me through it. And I have to admit, it was hilarious seeing the panda's head like this.
Oh my God. You know what? If you would have left it there just like that, like this is what he gave me, a decapitated panda. Like this is what he thinks of me.
Now, I also like that mechanism with the hinges that you put for the panda so you can adjust the way it's holding the gift.
Yeah, yeah.
Really,
If you
really
would have, you know,
clever.
like you could put like if you had an actual like you know a base plate underneath it. If you wanted to do a cheese wedge or you know like just something anything that you know that could come up and down. You know, it's
Right.
just a simple thing to make it. You know, hold it in that position and
Mhm.
like I said again, it could have been a bamboo, but I was like, that's Christmas, so let's get a present. So you
It-
get like, but what the nice thing is you can change that out at any time to make it be
yeah,
whatever you want it to be.
yeah, for
So, and that was
for
kind of the goal
St.
too. Was
Patrick's Day and
yeah, yeah, that was kind of the goal for me
yeah,
too. Was how can I make this be for every season? And now that you know it's from me, it's I mean, which you would have found out eventually, obviously.
yeah,
I mean, it would have been but it's like, here's that same base plate that I got from Dollar Tree, and you
right,
can switch it out for any season. And then with that, just switching out with his arms being just very, very wide open, that you could put anything right in between his legs to
right.
connect it to be anything, a
Instead of
heart. You know,
yeah,
you can do a heart, you can do a pumpkin, you know, you can do anything in there. So it's, you know, it's generational, you know, it's seasonal. So
it's what is it? Perennial. It's good all year round. And
yeah, it's perennial. Yeah, yeah, perennial.
PT McEwen just joined. So PT, um, Fourth World Adam is my secret Santa, and he made me a panda in one of those globes or those, what do you call these? It's like a, I want to say a cake holder, but for a really tiny cake. So like for a cupcake holder. So yeah, so we just opened it and built it, and it's just adorable. Thank you so much. It's very, very
You're so
sweet.
welcome. It's one of the things that I've been doing lately is finding. I don't know if you saw what I put on Instagram, like I don't know, last week when I did the snow globe.
Mhm.
I bought that castle, the Christmas castle night from K-Town Brick,
Wow.
and when he came, I bought the snow globe from Target, the $5 section, and I just built a little scene and put the snow globe right over like I built a little tiny castle and
Right.
put the night in front and put the snow globe right on top. I've been trying to do these like little weird
Little
scenes
vignettes. Mhm.
that yeah, like all these little just this little scenes, little dioramas, of different things I can find. And I did one. Target also had this like really cute four squared shelf unit, and so my son and I built different um, holiday or different like Christmas builds in each
Mhm.
one, similar to like the holiday habitats, where you do
Yeah,
this, but it's just
but
it's
they're
pretty
like
much 11.
shelves,
It's
right?
11 by 6 by 9 is what it
Oh,
is,
okay.
and we just did a bunch of different scenes and just put them in these little squares, and we've got it as a Christmas thing, so we'll have it for next year.
Yeah.
And the basis was the last minifigure series that came out with all the Christmas ones.
Oh, I
Hey,
know. I
let's
have that
grab these
little girl with
minifigures.
the pigtails,
Yeah,
the
let's
elf.
grab these
Yeah.
minifigures and what can we build around it? And that's what we did. So my son and I just sat here and like built those things,
Mhm.
you know.
Oh
So
my gosh.
it,
That is so
it's
cool.
really fun. And like, so now that I see like Dollar Tree has Dollar Tree has that globe that I gave you, and they have like three different sizes, like a
Oh,
round one, like almost like a snow globe, then they have like a square one. And it's
okay.
like, well, what can you build inside of this, like
That
terrarium, like
that is
you can do all
so
these different
cool.
things. And
Well,
so now, like, I'm
apparently
not
it's called
doing
a
so much more
cloche.
what
It's
yeah,
called a cloche,
the
according to,
cloche, yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I've seen cloches with food, as far as like when you go to a fancy restaurant and then they take the cloche off and they say, voila, here's your
yeah,
food.
voila, yep.
Yeah.
Well, voila, you got a panda with
I
whatever
got a
you want.
panda. I got a
You
panda
do, you
giving
do.
a gift. I know, it's great. Thanks so much. Oh my
You're
gosh.
so welcome.
Great.
You're so welcome. Hey,
Yeah.
listen, I do have to go.
Yeah, I
It
know
is
that
almost
you've
my
got
bedtime.
an early bedtime. So yeah. And thank
Yeah.
you, Jen. Thanks for coming on the stream. And I will get with you because you get an IMDb credit too for being on the stream. So
Hey,
yeah,
yo.
I'm on IMDb now. So yeah.
Oh,
We'll chat some more.
hold on. So my son is
Oh,
bringing me
Vince.
these
It's
here.
Vincent
Okay, so
here.
look at this. Look at this. So this is a
Oh,
snow globe here from Dollar Tree
yeah.
that twists this way,
Oh, that's
so
so
you can build
dope.
here. And then this is a mason jar.
Yeah.
It's a plastic mason jar.
Okay.
So you could do something like this, or
Nice.
you could build, in and just put it in. But unfortunately, this is one that has it is a ornament.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So you could go upside down, or you could just, say the hell with that, and we'll just, we'll do it this way. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Vincent. Vincent just brought me that.
Hi,
So
Vincent.
hi. Anyway, yes, I do need to go to bed. Thank you so much, Naomi, for having me
Thank
on.
you.
Sorry,
Thank you so much.
I don't know what everybody goes by
No, you can
on.
say Brickanista or Naomi. You can
Okay.
either one's fine.
Okay. I didn't want to. Sorry. Hey, I'm from Vancouver.
Well, on IMDb, I'm Naomi Takeuchi as the Brickanista. So
Talking to you, Jay.
yeah, so it's all public. It's all
Awesome.
public out there.
Awesome.
All
Well,
right.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad you like your gift.
I love
Thank you
it.
so
I
much for having me
absolutely
on.
love it. Thank
And
you.
I will see you at Bricks Cascade. Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm already signed up for Bricks Cascade, but you may see me sooner because
Okay.
I'm now the I don't know if you know this. I'm the communications director for Port Lug. So I'm on the officer team now.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. So I may
Well,
be
then you
coming
better
down
get
here
your
for
butt
a
down
meeting.
here and make some actual appearances.
Yeah. I tried to in December, but the weather wasn't cooperating. But
Yeah.
that's another story. We'll save it for the next time we meet.
Awesome. Awesome.
Okay. Have a good
Awesome.
evening.
Have a good night. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy New Year.
You too.
Bye. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, that was so much fun. And yes, for those of you who don't know Fourth World Adam, he's been a friend of mine through Tricky Lug for the last 2 or 3, is it 3 years now? Gosh, I think it's going on 3 years because I think they started in 2020. And PT McEwen, Spot the Magic Ninja, Brick Jedi, many of you are also Tricky Lug people. So I don't know if some of you in the chat participated in the Secret Santa, but I got Jen Smart, Lego Master from season 2. So I was nervous putting together my gift for her. And as you saw, Fourth World Adam was really nervous, but talk about an amazing gift. So this really, really special. We don't need no ship in a bottle. Give me a panda and a cloche any day. That's true. That's so true. That is so on point and so on brand for me. So yeah, so I had a couple different options. What I was going to do is we have so if I want to build something, I put this announcement out a couple weeks ago that we were going to be building the um, polar bears. I don't know if people were wanting to build along, but it's already an hour in. So my thought was I was looking at this, and bag number 3 is the little polar bear on skis, and it has this little Christmas tree. So I thought I would build that. But before I do, I should also mention a couple highlights, which I think are hilarious. So let me see if I can share this other presentation. Let's see. I need to open this new file. So let me open this new file and see if, okay. All right. So can people see this? I think you can. See, this is the problem, is that I cannot see the chat. I have to go back and check. Okay. Wow, that's like way over there. Let me put it in presentation mode. Let me put that in presentation mode. There we go. Oh, that's, I think you're seeing. All right, let me see what you see. What are you seeing here? This is the one thing. Oh, no, you see regular mode. I'm seeing it in presentation mode. So this is today, the 90th episode. And I just wanted to, I only have 16 slides. I don't have a lot. I just took some highlights from some of the things that took place over the years. So our very first build was the Mandalorian and the Child set. And what's interesting about this is when I first started making these title cards, I used my director sig fig in here. And this was the very first Thrifty Thursday. And this was, I think, right on the heels of the Tricky Lug announcement of the Rebrick This challenge. So I built this, and then I think we did the Rebrick This challenge right after that. And then the Mighty Dinosaur 3-in-1. That was another highlight because we ended up taking this set and spinning off the Rebrick This challenge. So that's something Debo and I worked on together. This one was interesting because this is the Legoland Fire Academy set. And you remember with COVID that they were having a hard time stocking a lot of things. So they sent to a lot of different places the Legoland exclusive sets. So we got the Fire Academy and I think the car driving school that both counted as Thrifty Thursday. So I'm going to check the chat because I can't check the chat while that is going. Said the night wind to the little lamb. Do you see what I see? All the small sets add up. Yeah, they do. And so this is the Legoland Fire Academy, which I thought, I was surprised that they released those. So that was back in April 2021. And so that was another highlight of that year. Now, the next one is a big highlight. For those of you who follow me, the next one is the Baby Elephant Jungle Rescue Set. And this was the moment when I said, where is the mother elephant? Or where is the father elephant? So this is where we started talking about the whole scheme of all the Friends rescue sets, quote unquote, were actually poaching operations, because how do they afford all of the helicopters and yachts and everything else? So this is the start of it, is when this episode particularly that we did that. And I know that sounds really kind of kind of weird, but it's true. If you go back and watch the video, you'll see that. Okay, let's see. All right, then this birthday cake episode came out, and I just showed you this panda. So this is the thing that I got from Matthew Builds Bricks, this panda that was so sweet and so special. And I cried when I got this, because it was just the fact that he stitched on a microphone and put the BBN letters on. Unfortunately, the letters kind of fell off because they didn't stick very well, but that microphone still is there, and I put another kind of label on that. So that was super, super fun, just kind of seeing all of that come together. And you could see a robot chicken making an episode like that. Yeah, I guess that could be the case. All right, so then, all right, so after my birthday, so this is now about 4 months in, and another one that was the first time I've ever done this live on a stream, or ever really, is that this particular set, the diving yacht set, actually floats. So after building it, what we did is we got this big bowl of water and we made sure that it floated on stream. So I thought that was also a lot of fun to do. This one, since PT is here, he remembers he was on this stream. It was PT, Spooky Glenn, and me, and we worked on the second alternative build of the Deep Sea Creatures set. And that was right around the time that Squid Game was so popular. So we had Squid Game spoilers. So it's hard to believe that was in October of 2021. And what a craze that was. And if you think about right now, the big craze is Wednesday, right? Also on Netflix. So I think it's interesting, the timing of all of this. And that was that was something to write home about, because we were working on the squids and talking about the Squid Game. So that was a lot of fun too. And then we have the Friends exclusive 4-in-1 set. Now, this is when I was in Arizona. And you probably remember that my dad was in the hospital at the time. And this was also the time where I was able to go into a lot of the Target stores and buy a lot of those snow character building sets, because there's no snow in Arizona, so nobody was buying them. But finding this 4-in-1 set, and we ended up doing a 2-part series, and I think I did not make the Dalmatian cube, but I made everything else. So 3 out of the 4 were built. And then also right around this time, a month later, I was building this Monster Jam Megalodon set, and this killed me. I missed one little notch in the Technic build, and I had to do it all over again. So it ended up being a 2-parter. And also what was interesting is the Monster Jam event was happening in Arizona at the time. And I was this close to bringing the Megalodon with me to one of these Monster Jam events. I would have been there sitting by myself and then trying to get somebody to sign it. I would have looked ridiculous, but I just thought it was hilarious that Lego would have actually convinced me to go to a Monster Jam event. So yeah, I thought that was hilarious too. And let's see, what's next? We have also, oops. Oh no, it's giving me No, I almost canceled out of there. No, we don't want that. Okay, back. All right, we're back. I think. No, we're not back. Hold up. PowerPoint's not cooperating with me. All right, we're talking about Squid Game. Okay, next one. Okay, the I didn't have a title card because I forgot to make one for this, but this is when we worked on the high-speed train. And this is also where I used Studio and took the pieces of the high-speed train. So I built the high-speed train like normal, but then took the pieces from the high-speed train to start working on a friend's apartment for a Tricky Lug challenge. So that was kind of interesting, being able to import all of those pieces and be able to work around those. So that was also a fun little set to work on. And I also have a note here that my dad on February 3rd, 2021 or 2022, he was cleared from using a cane. So this was also monumental because that meant that I was ready to go home, and my dad was almost fully recovered. His left arm still needed some more therapy, but he was walking again, and it was just a really great time. So, I've spent a lot of time but I still kept streaming. I was still delivering streams while I was on the road. Okay, so the next one I have here is the dots patches. So the dots patches came out around June of 2022. And this is one that we were all just blown away that these patches were so affordable. I think they were like $5.99 or so. And I think the stitch-on patch is the one that I would gravitate toward. That's the 6x6. So just having stitch-on patches. And I think this is also kind of a shift. If I look at the main spreadsheet, this is where I started doing, I think, more dots sets as well. And let's see, I only have a few more slides left. This is slide 14. So this is Raya and the Sisu Dragon. And this one was one of the few sets that was over $20 because it was on sale at Target. It was like a $34 set that you could get for $17. So yeah, snap that up. Or maybe it was $29.99, but it was a really good deal. And then we have the New York postcard. These are freaking amazing. So when January 1st comes around, I will definitely be getting the London one. But we've done on Thrifty Thursday, we've done the New York, we've done the Paris, and we've done Beijing. So the next one after the first of the year will definitely be the London one. I'm just going to check the chat real quick. Okay. And then the last one that I have on here is the Build to Give ornaments. So we just did that 2 or 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, because I had to skip a couple of times. But just ending with box in general, I think was a really great move to do that. And that was a lot of fun, just putting that all together and having a chance to share that with you. It's been an amazing almost 2 solid years. Because like I said, it's been January 14th is when we started doing Thrifty Thursday episodes. So that's kind of the 2 years in review. And let's go back to my regularly scheduled programming. Okay, so it's now, 1 hour and 15 minutes in. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build that little, I just think this is hilarious. This polar bear and the tree. So this is just bag number 3. So if you're following along, you can do this in bag number 3. And I did kind of, not quite knolling, but I have added something to make it a little bit easier and go a little faster. So, oops, this is what I've done is I've had these are these vegetable tins. This one is actually from mushrooms. When you go to the grocery store and you have a bunch of mushrooms that save those tins because, or not a tin, but the plastic containers. So there is 2 bags for each of the sections. So we're going to do that. And you can see I've got these other ones stacked over here. So this is a new method I'm trying, just to kind of reuse this. Congratulations. You don't look an episode over 50. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, and I will say that I wouldn't keep doing this if it wasn't for all of the support from the chat and for all of your generosity and the fun and just jokes and everything else that you all do. And in fact, I should say that the loyal fans that we have here, I definitely will be reaching out to you in the near future, because I think that I want to make sure that we still deliver value. And one of the things that I'm working on is something called the 2-minute tech tip. So Tuesdays, 2-minute tech tip. And what I've been doing is recruiting various builders to talk about different techniques and share what they do in the 2-minute tech tip. So stay tuned for that. Also, a Thrifty Thursday is still going to remain the same, and I think I may move it up an hour to 8 o'clock, maybe. I'm still on the fence about that, because I think a lot of people like the 9 o'clock time slot, but I also want to have it more approachable for some people who are on the East Coast. So just kind of FYI, that may be happening, but it still will be Thursday. It will always be Thursday. And I think part of it too has to do with how well I can manage my schedule with the job that I have. So right now, what I'm doing is so you can imagine, all I've done is I've just taken the 2 bags and put them in these containers, but there's a lot of cheese wedges that are in this next portion of the build. Yeah, I have to admit, that was so sweet that Fourth World Adam made that panda cloche. That's so sweet. And Vicarious Pictures, T2MTT. I'm not sure what that means. Is TT Thrifty Thursday? T2MTT. T2MTT. So what I'm doing right now is, I'm making these using the these cheese wedges to make like these little slopes. Tuesday 2-minute tech tip. Oh, yeah. I guess we could use that as a. So one of them I already have kind of filmed already. Is you've seen it on this chat before. Is how to use your sticker sheet to pull up stickers so that you don't have to use Windex. You know, what if you don't have Windex? You don't have a Q-tip. Just use the sticker sheet. So that's one of them. I also have lined up Zachary Steinman, who is from, I want to say, Nova Scotia. He participated in a lot of the daily brick limits. And when he's up to 25,000 followers now. He does these amazing, crazy builds. So I've reached out to him. He's probably going to be my first guest for that. So it looks like we're going to do a Tuesday evening event, probably shorter, about an hour. And then about halfway in, we'll do the 2-minute tech tip. Zachary's great. I love his boxes. Yes. That's why he goes, what do you think I should talk about? I said, you could just do a voiceover of some of those videos you've been posting. Then you can multitask with that. But yeah, Zachary Steinman is amazing. He's Canadian. So if they are recruiting for Lego Masters Season 4, he would be freaking amazing to be part of that. So yeah, I would love to, and I even told him, I said, I would just love to have you on the show sometime. And he said, absolutely, happy to help. So that's another thing that's great about just our community, is just so welcoming and supportive. And I'm just really grateful. So, Yeah, this is where if who was it? The other Zach in New Mexico, he would be saying, you know, if you knolled those pieces, it'd go faster. Yeah, well, like I said, this is pseudo knolling. It was kind of like I wasn't sure, because part of the reason why I didn't knoll is because I had that big box and I didn't know how much space I was going to need with the box there. Okay, maybe we'll do this for this particular one, because I need a 1x2. What? It's not in here. I'm looking for a 1x2. I'm supposed to have another. Oh, actually, maybe not. Oh, I misread this. I misread it. Okay, that's why. All right. So I guess it is good that I'm doing a pseudo knolling. Yeah, if you're not familiar with him, I think he goes by Steinman Zach on Instagram. But he's super nice guy and super talented. I mean, I don't know where he gets his thought process from, but he just recently did like a mini tutorial on Instagram about how to do a corner of a box. Yeah. Okay. Oops, I have this upside down. I think this is the face that we're working on of the polar bear, or maybe it's one of the legs. You can see that. Yeah, he also does a really good job with perspectives as far as being showing like a tunnel, and also he does great greebling too. He's just a super talented artist and humble too. That's another thing, is that sometimes you get artists who are really awesome, but they're not very humble. It's just like, oh, did you not know how great I was? No, I didn't. Thank you for letting me know. Now that I know you're such a great artist. Yeah. So we're making another sub build now. So I don't know if anybody's following along, because I know I've been trying to do better. So for Thrifty Thursdays in the future, I'm going to announce what they are, so then that way we can build together. So next week will be the penguin. So we'll be building the penguin next week as part of Thrifty Thursday. For those of you who want to join in and chat, or and sometimes I can even invite you to the stream. So if anybody's building right now and they want to be on the stream, let me know. I will send you the link. But yeah, I'm like I said, I'm just really grateful for the community, and people have been very encouraging to me for many years. And when I decided to start streaming, it was like, yeah, we like your content. And I think Hooded One said the other day when we were talking about Lego Masters, he goes, I don't even watch Lego Masters. It's like, you're so much better, being the work that we do here. Okay, so we have this other sub build, and where's this going to go? This might go on the back, is what I'm guessing. Find out. Yeah, so kind of doing a thought process on how the show has been going. I think Thrifty Thursday is one of the things that I still love to do. I still plan to continue doing. And I put this over here. So we're putting in one of these down brackets and flush it up with a 1x2. And we have I've met some amazing people through the Lego community, and I feel really thankful for all of that. And I'm going to move this over so you see my face more. There we go. That's better. Because right now, because of the box, I had to move my camera over a little bit. There we go. You can see that little polar bear. The sculpting is actually a lot of fun to do. Okay, it looks like I missed something. What did I miss? Oh, I see. I put this on the wrong part. There's a 2x2. Oh no, where is it? Here it is. I was supposed to put it on this piece here. So let me redo this. Yeah, what's funny is that just talking to other builders, like when we were talking to the firefighters, and Crash was saying, yeah, I had to keep asking my my fellow builders, how do I build a butt? Like, okay. We'll show you all about that. Okay, here we go. All right, so we're back to this 1x2, and this is the piece that I needed to put that on. This 2x2, and then it just has the one section. I misread it. It's a good thing I caught that before trying to do too much. All right, so now this is actually going to be the face. Okay, this is cool. I love these little sculpting builds. They're so cute. So this is the little snout. So you can see how the ears are coming together here. There's the snout. And then we've got our cute little eyes going in here. The eyes are really what does it. It gives it the character, right? Look at that. So cute. Okay. All right. So now let's grab this. And let's see. I guess I need to turn this around. And this goes here. All right. So that's, you can see our little bear, and that was the tail that we were working on earlier. So you can see he's crouched. Oh, very, very, very sweet. All right. Now we get these 2x2 curves, which are awesome. This is why when they were talking about being in the brick pit and not having the right shapes, that would drive me crazy, because these 2x2 curves are something you use all the time, right? At least I like to use them. Okay, so let's see. It says they want it upside down. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that what they want? Okay, yeah. Oh, interesting. So they want this like on the bottom as like a belly almost. That's very cute. It's like a big round belly on this thing. Oh, okay. Now this is going to be super adorable when these legs come on. Okay, you got to love these. These are just 1x2 45-degree inverse, and these are going to go on the back. Let me see, make sure I got this. Of course, I put it in the wrong direction. So these are just going here. Very, very cute. Oh my God. It's like adorable. Yeah. So you can see there's a, oh, that's so fun. Oh, but wait, there's more. They're putting like little pads on his feet. Okay, this is definitely a technique I'm going to use. A 1x2 rounded plate, 1x1 plate, regular plate, and then a tombstone dot like that. So you can see it's got this little curve. So we need to make 4 of these. So you have this little assembly line going on here. Oh, very cute. Yeah, this is one thing nice about having them all the pieces out on the table instead of in the bin. You can see them better. Okay, so now these little shoes. You got to put these shoes on. So you can see, you got a little shoe there, little shoe. Very, very cute. Look at that. That really adds to it. Such a simple thing. Oh my goodness. But now we know the technique. We know the technique now. Okay, so you can see we got our little bear with these little shoes. Yeah, I think when I look back on all those different episodes over the years, it just makes me realize, that you can get lots of enjoyment out of Lego without spending a lot of money. I think people think that you need to get, the big hauls and you need to spend a lot to really enjoy it, and you don't. You don't need all that money. You can have plenty of enjoyment just by looking at some of these littler sets, and these are easier to travel with too. So think about that. When you're traveling, do you want to carry a big set? Because then you'd have to pack it and bring it back. So yeah. So we're making this little sled now. Little red sled. It's so cute. All right. So now, and this is nice that they put in this dark nougat too, with these dark nougat studs, kind of like gingerbread color. Oops. Oh. Thankfully, they give you spares, but I didn't. All right, there we go. And we need a double, or just two of them. Nope, looks like double. So one more stack. Yeah, I was thinking about when I first started streaming, did I imagine that I would be doing weekly Thrifty Thursdays? And I think part of it came about because I'm not a recognized Lego fan media site, so I don't get free sets. And I can't really afford to drop, several $1,000 to get the bigger sets. So this works out fine. This works out actually better too, because not a lot of streamers want to focus on these smaller sets. Okay, so now we've got the base, and this is just too adorable. All right, let's see. Once again, trying to build for the stream versus building. Here, let me set it down here. Yeah. See, there's a difference between holding it for the camera versus, and there we go. Look at that. That is so great. And that little tombstone dot for a butt is so cute. Okay. All right. So there's that. And then we will finish up with the tree. And the tree is fairly standard as far as the build structure, because it's very similar to what you've seen with, lots of these Travis bricks and then the angled plates to go with it. So this will go pretty quickly. And what's interesting is that they're stacking this with trans red and then trans green between the Travis bricks. Yeah, not sure why. Maybe it's supposed to be lighting, possibly, maybe. So you see that there. Yeah, I think this is a cute little build that you can also keep for the holidays. Lots of fun. All right, so now we're going to build trees or the greenery. And yeah, so we're building this little stacked section. What happened to my camera? Make me blurry again. My camera does that every now and then. Okay, let me fix that. See if it'll focus on me for a change. No, it didn't. Oh my God. This has happened before. I'm not sure why it does that. Okay, now I'm in focus. Wow. Scary. What am I doing to make that camera go blurry? So anyway, we have two of these stacked. Yeah. Okay. Then these look like we're having some color, more trans colors here. Okay. And yellow, red, and blue. All right. So we get to line these up with these Travis bricks. Okay, I think, is that clutching? There we go. That's better clutch. All right, very, very cute. Yeah, today's been a good day, and I really do appreciate everybody who hangs out just to chat for a little bit and talk about Lego news. Somebody had mentioned that they thought it would be best to not purchase anything for 2022 and wait until all the releases of 2023, which I totally get because there's so many great things that are being released. I think, like I said earlier, I'm definitely going to get that London postcard. That's like top of my list. I like the new Friends sets. I think some of those are going to be lots of fun as well. So yeah, it's just a matter of making decisions. Okay, why do I not see a green trans? Don't see a green trans. I guess I'm going to have to look for. All right, we got the red and the yellow. I do not see a green trans. So you see how we have yellow, red, and blue. Yellow, oops, that needs to be trans. Oh, are we missing a couple? Hold up. All right, I think I know what I may have done. I used some of these green when I probably should have been using these. So let me take this apart. Yeah, I was using the trans ones when I should have been using the regular studs. All right, hold it. So going, why am I all out of trans? It's because you used them all. Uh-oh. This is, oh, there we go. Okay, green. Where's that? Lime green. There we go. Okay, that's what I missed in the instructions. I was using the trans colors. Nope. I was going to say, why would they put trans colors in there when they're hidden? It doesn't make sense. It's because you put the wrong ones in. We all make mistakes. It's okay. It's all good. We learn from our mistakes. That's what it's all about. All right, so let's go back and put these in place. Make sure it all clutches. That's a great thing about Lego, is that even if you make a mistake, it's easy to recover. Okay, so now let's go back to this blue, yellow, red trans. There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Blue, yellow, and red. Okay. Disaster averted. Not really a disaster. All right. And then we have to put on, this is interesting, the way they're designing this star. They have these brackets here. Okay, so we need an up bracket. This is a down bracket. There's the up bracket. Okay. So this is interesting. We have the 1x1 up bracket. Then we have a 1x1 plate. And then we have a 1x1 down bracket. So now we have this little three-sided snot section. Okay. And then we get to put our cheese wedges on to make a star. See, that is a cool technique. I will definitely use this sometime in the future. Definitely. And you could even, if you wanted to, find a pyramid and put that in instead of a cheese wedge. That actually looks like a little boat. So, but you put it on top of the tree. And there you go. You've got this little star on top of the tree. Very, very cute. Okay, so this and this are bag 3, and we're now at 1 hour and 40 minutes. And as I mentioned earlier, that we have, oops, I forgot to put this wedge on here. We have roughly, my Thrifty Thursday streams have roughly gone about 1 hour and 40 minutes on average. So this is actually good timing. I just want to double check I don't have anything massively duplicated. I've got 2 of those, but I'm not worried about that. These are all individuals. So yeah, this is good. I even got an extra eye. All right, my friends. Well, let me just say that it's been a delight and an honor to be a part of the holidays with you. Tomorrow, you saw Brick Literacy was on earlier in the stream. We will be doing our review of the holiday celebrity bricktacular episodes, specials. We'll be doing that tomorrow. So if you didn't see it yet, go ahead and watch the 3 episodes back to back, where we had the rocket sleigh, the sleigh over the chimneys, and then they had the snow globe competition. It was really fun to watch, and I was also I felt bad for the teams that were struggling. So, but that's with any reality show. Sometimes they do really well, sometimes they struggle. And I'm just really grateful that I've had a chance to spend the little holidays with you. And now I've got this panda in a cloche. It's so cool. And I've been I just put on my little hedgehog. We built this the other day, a couple weeks ago. So now I have something to hang it on. So I am going to be decorating this over the next couple days. Hopefully, maybe I might even have enough on there tomorrow. But thanks again, everybody. Thank you, Spot the Magic Ninja, Vicarious Brickstress, PT McEwen, Brick Jedi, Remy, of course, Fourth World Adam, who was here earlier. Thank you so much. I'll be reaching out to each of you individually, too, because I just wanted to share with you a thank you and want to make sure that we can customize it for what you all like. But anyway, thanks again. It's been so much fun. And I can't believe we've done 90 episodes and 91 different sets. So it's been a fun year. 90 years of Lego, 90 episodes for Thrifty Thursday. And please let me know, too, if the 9 o'clock time slot is fine, or if you'd rather see it earlier, because I have been toying with the idea of moving it to maybe 8 o'clock instead of 9 o'clock, maybe even 7. Tuesday episodes may be at 7, just because, for example, Zachary is on the East Coast. So I don't want to make it too late for our guests. So it may be 6 or 7 for Tuesday. But stay tuned. I will have that all put together, hopefully in the next week or so. Oh, and one more thing. I will have an announcement coming up with Mind the Brick, which is um, Brighton Bricks out of the UK. I think we decided we're going to do this Wednesday. So we'll make a big announcement Wednesday about Mind the Baby. So in the month of January, do baby builds with the connection of mental health. So we're working on that together. He's got this whole plan for Mind the Brick with several different builders. And the one that I'm going to be sponsoring is going to be Mind the Baby. So we'll see how that goes. Have a happy holiday. Yes, you too, definitely. And you are ready for the holidays with days to spare. Well, kind of, yeah. And I'm hoping tomorrow that, I won't have to go to this event. I know I hate saying that, but it's true. It's kind of like it's really nasty out there. The weather is really bad, but I will do it if I need to be there. And I'm thinking I might take public transportation just because of my own safety. I don't trust myself driving on ice. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, and happy holidays to you too, PT McEwen, and Mind the Super Sewer Baby. Exactly. It's going to be Mind the Baby, the one that I have with the Brainy Baby, and that's going to be the one promoting it. But of course, Super Sewer Baby is going to be making an appearance multiple times in the month of January. So anyway, and thank you so much, everybody. You've been awesome. Oh, and I should mention, if you're interested in following Fourth World Adam, Adam can be reached at Fourth World Adam with the number 4, Fourth World Adam on Instagram. Awesome builder and based in Vancouver, Washington, since he wants to make it public. And once again, you're listening to the Brickanista Broadcast Network. I am Naomi, and also, who else would I be, right? Please like and subscribe to the stream. Even comments make a difference. And if you want to send me snail mail, P.O. Box 31956, Seattle, Washington, 98103. And ciao. Ciao, everyone. Good night. Thank you, PT. I really appreciate you dropping in. I'm going to reach out to you really soon. And as they say on the Brickanista Broadcast Network, thank you so much. And may the clutch be with you. Happy holidays. Take care. Bye.